Hello everyone, this is Garrett and this is Gothic 1, which I have neglected for quite a while, but now I'm playing it again because I feel like it. I have actually recorded the next 25 minutes or so already, but then because I'm the smartest man in the known universe, I forgot to check if sound recording worked and it didn't, so now I'm recording it again. So great, so let's talk to these nice people up ahead and see what kind of interesting things they have to say, like this gate guard who will not finish his smoking animation. Hi, I'm new here.
Hi, I'm new here.
So what?
Well, that's good. That's good.
What are you doing?
What's it look like? I'm smoking. If you think I'll let you have a drag, forget it.
Somehow I'm not surprised. Yeah.
Aren't you going to try and stop me? Ask me what or something.
Nah, that's too much trouble for me. Besides, someone like you won't do much damage in there.
Lies. I will murder everyone, but probably not immediately.
What's it like inside?
Like always, calm, just a couple of brawls.
You know, just be fighting. Doesn't really matter to me. One of the gate guards has anything else to say. How are things, I wonder?
How are things?
Not too bad, but I don't have anything to smoke.
I have swamp weed. Do you want some?
Hey man, don't take the piss, okay? I don't like it.
What? Well, at least everyone trusts me, as usual. Everyone loves me endlessly. As everyone does. Anyway, this guy has a beard, so clearly he's trustworthy. I must talk to this person.
How are you?
Man, what do you think? Eating rice all day and waiting all the time for a chance to get some ore? Then off to the bar and fill myself up to the brim with rice schnapps.
I feel somewhat uncomfortable with this guy just walking into me and staying this close to me constantly. I wonder if this guy's ever actually going to move again, or if he's just going to have a snack, like, inside me. I don't know. Makes sense. Did I ask this already? I was just so distracted by that guy.
You?
Man, what do you think?
I did ask this already. I'm the smartest person in the world.
Is there anything I should know about this place?
In the middle of the cave, there's a huge hole full of ore. If you're planning on getting your hands on it somehow, forget it. I tried it myself once, but those mercenaries keep watch night and day.
That sounds like a challenge. Who's the boss?
Who's the boss?
You've just come from the old camp, huh? Nobody's the boss here. That damn Lee keeps trying to keep us on a leash. We do as we see fit. If we did have any kind of a boss, it'd be Laris. But he's wise enough not to get involved in other people's business.
That Laris, he's wise. And I want to join you.
I want to join you.
Laris decides who gets to join the gang. But you'll need a good reason if you want to see him.
Like what?
Like someone sending you to him.
Mordrak sent me. Yes. So where can I find Lee and Laris?
Where can I find Lee?
Go into the big cave. Keep to your right and go right up to the top.
That sounds easy enough. Go to cave. Go to cave. Okay.
Where can I find Laris?
Right at the back, on the left-hand side of the big cave. You can't miss it. As soon as his guys stop you, you'll know you've found him.
Yeah, that's great. That's very helpful. As soon as you find him, you found him. Duh. I wonder if this rogue has anything interesting to say, or just the same things. Are you all forced to stand in the way? Like, all of you? This is ridiculous.
What do I have to do to join the camp?
You can join our gang, but first you have to prove you're against Gomez.
How do I do that?
If I were you, I'd get something important from the old camp, or the old mine, and take it to Lairs.
Don't mind me, I'm just standing in the middle here. But, yeah, I'll just send Gomez here. He seems liked. What goes on here, actually?
What goes on here?
You've not been here long, have you? The mages have been preparing for the blasting of the ore mound for years. They say it won't be long now.
Ooh.
At least it looks that way, considering the huge mound that the scrapers have assembled so far.
Excellent, so they're gonna blow it up. Excellent. Maha!
What can you tell me about this camp?
It's a kind of community for community's sake, if you know what I mean. We all do as we please, but there are so many of us that Gomez can't wipe us out that easily. Although that's probably what he dreams of at night.
What do you have to do with Gomez?
We steal from him.
Oh my god. I wonder if he has any different feelings about who's the leader and who isn't.
Who's your leader?
Lairs is the head of the gang. Most folks accept him. But he don't tell us what to do.
I like that he's like, we're a community and we fight Gomez because he's evil. And everyone here just hates everyone. It sounds so good. I would want to live here and start a new life as a farmer. Yes. And there's a ladder here. I must climb it for the sake of seeing what's up there. There might be gold or jewels, and I don't actually remember going up here the last time I played this, so... Oh wow, look! There's nothing! I am so glad to find this out. This makes me very happy. Rogue, what do you want? Who goes... These are just the same dialogue options as the last guy. I should probably not mess with that. I should just go forward. See what's left like around town. Maybe jump in the water at some point. Probably will do that at some point. Those are loud frogs. Loud, invisible frogs, I might add. At least I'm guessing they're frogs. They might be really misshapen rocks that make weird frog noises. Which is also possible. In that case, they're not invisible, but there you go. Yeah, let's just continue. There's a cage over there. I wonder if I can somehow get to that cage. This is important to me. Peasants, talk to me.
You okay?
What do you want? Did the Rice Lord send you? I'm already working as hard as I can.
Nobody sent me. I just want to talk.
I forgot about that. There's a Rice Lord. He is the Lord of all things rice. Amazing. Let's see what else he has to say.
What can you tell me about the camp?
It's dangerous going there. Lee's mercenaries and the mages are okay, but you gotta watch out for the rogues.
I will kill all of them.
Are you working in the rice fields voluntarily?
Yeah, that's right. Better to be working here of your own free will than being forced into it by the Rice Lord's thugs.
I see.
Yeah, the difference is in fact staggering. Like, oh my god. Let's see, well, I believe there's some other people in here actually. Peasant, how is it
How's
going?
it going?
There's a lot of work. We need a lot of rice to feed all these people.
Maybe it's because you need so much rice that because you're all working in the rice fields and that makes you hungry and stuff. There you go. Oh, is there anything other than that?
Is there anything I should know about this place?
Be careful at the camp, boy. A lot of cutthroats hang out there, just waiting to lay their hands on a newcomer like you.
Don't worry, I know Sword Fu.
Do you have a leader?
Well, you could say the Rice Lord's our leader. But most of us only work for him because they're scared of him and his thugs. Not like me. Well, I've been around a few years, and I've had enough of being knocked around by the rogues in the camp. The rice fields are just right for me.
I will one day take down the Rice Lord and become the new Lord of all things rice-related. These people all say
How's
the
it
same
going?
thing.
There's a lot of work.
There's a lot of work, there's a lot of rice, and I look exactly like the guy you were talking to earlier. Isn't that coincidental? This guy has different colored hair, so clearly he has something else
How's
to
it
say.
going?
There's a lot of work.
Okay, maybe no. Okay, this guy has different colored clothing. This is a different one, I think.
Whose job is it to make sure everything goes according to plan in the fields?
Everyone's. The Rice Lord's supposed to be watching over the work. But if you ask me, he spends all day sitting in his bunker counting his sacks. Well, him and Homer did set all this up.
I promise you, the Rice Lord will go down one day, and I will be the one to give retribution. But not right now.
Hi, I'm new here.
It's good to see a fresh face.
You must have been here a long time, huh?
Damn right, boy. I was one of the first.
Ooh,
In that case, you must know a lot about this place.
So. Spend most of my time out here just picking rice. That's what let me get so old. We get some rice and the odd schnapps. That's not much, but that's enough.
nothing quite as good as surviving for the sake of surviving.
Why are you here?
Taxes, boy, taxes. My shed was as empty as my stomach, and I just couldn't pay. So one day the soldiers came and brought me here, but it's no worse in here than it is out there. At least I won't starve in here. I always paid my taxes before, all my life. But that wasn't good enough for that son of a bitch with a crown.
Crown? Well, that son of a bastard with a crown will pay, I promise you. Is there anyone of interest in here at all other than Puck? I don't remember if there was actually another person in here who had anything interesting to say or was just a peasant. Also, I want a scarecrow like this. I mean, I don't actually have anywhere to put it usefully, but it would just be so awesome to have something like that. How would you even make something like that in here unless you're just... I mean, that's a pretty big skull. That head is at least twice as big as mine. So that's a bit disconcerting, really, but there you go. It's probably best. I mean, look at how big this skull is. It's huge. It's literally twice as big as my own head. That is so good. Maybe it's like an ogre scarecrow. I don't know. Rufus! How are you?
Hi, I'm new here. I just wanted to know what goes on around here.
Ask someone else, will ya? I do nothing but work out here in the fields. I don't know nothing. Man, I'd love to tell the Rice Lord to do his own damn dirty work.
Man.
If you don't like it, why are you working here?
It happened the first day I got here. Lefty, one of the thugs that works for the Rice Lord, came up to me and asked if I could lend a hand in the rice fields. Sure, I said. I was new here and I wanted to make myself useful. The next day, when I was taking a short rest, the guy turned up again. You don't want to let all your colleagues do all their work by themselves, do you? He asked. I told him I was exhausted from the previous day's work, that I needed a rest and all that. But he never listened. He grabbed me by the collar and dragged me back to the field. From that day on, he stood outside my doorstep every day until I got used to going on my own. I didn't want any trouble with those guys. They're real cutthroats. You'd better steer clear of them.
Real cutthroats they are. You know, it's probably his own fault, to be perfectly honest. I mean, he could have just not gone to this camp. I mean, it's like in walking distance and there's nothing really in between. Anyway, let's just ask.
Who is the Rice Lord?
He was one of the first to arrive here. He helped found the camp and start up the rice fields. These days, he just hangs out at the warehouse stretching his stomach, the fat pig.
How do you really stretch your stomach with rice? I mean, you'd have to eat a lot of rice before you really stretch your stomach with it. I mean, I guess there's not really anything else to eat here, but he is the Rice Lord, after all, so there you go. So many questions, so many potential answers, but they are not important because we have to jump on top of this thing, because I believe that guy has something to tell me. Ooh, Horatio. Horatio. Oh, Horatio.
What are you doing here? You looking for trouble?
Yes. I'm talking to you, and therefore I'm looking for trouble.
Hey, relax, I'm a newcomer.
Huh? You look okay, though. You never know. You get new guys come along thinking they're it every day.
Oh, I'm it. Don't worry about that. I am it. Oh, yes.
What's a man like you doing with the peasants?
Lee asked me that. I don't fight anymore, except to defend myself. I killed a guy once. And that was once too many. That's why they chucked me in this goddamn colony. It was justice.
How did it happen?
It was just an ordinary bar fight. I didn't mean to kill the guy. I just must have hit him too hard. I was a blacksmith at the time. I didn't know my own strength.
I like how this guy is like, I don't fight anymore, but he just any random person who greets him, he's like, are you talking to me? Do you want to fight right now? Because I will murder you. But, you know, that might just be what I interpreted. Let's just continue talking to him.
Why did you join this camp?
I'll tell you. My only option was to join those sect loonies, and I didn't want to let those gurus of theirs mess about with my brain. In the old camp, I'd have had too much trouble with the guards, but the mercenaries and rogues do have some respect.
They're afraid of you?
Maybe. Anyway, I found peace here, and you should try the same.
His voice actor is the best in the world.
Can you teach me to be as strong as you are?
Even if I could, what would you use your strength for?
Oh yes.
To teach these bastards how to talk to me properly.
And before you knew it, you'd become another of those bastards yourself. No, sir, I'm not training you for that.
No.
I've been thinking the whole thing over.
And? Have you thought of anything better?
Oh yes. No.
No.
I thought so.
I think the last time I played this, I actually picked self-defense first, and he's like, I'm not gonna train for that either, because, I do that. So, yeah, there really is no difference in what you choose for now. I guess at some point later, you'll probably have something that he'll be able to teach you, but I don't know when that'll happen. Let's see what this thug has to say. Hello, thug. What are you doing here,
What
thug?
are you doing here?
Well, I'm working for the Rice Lord. If you need something, ask Lefty.
Let's ask Lefty. He sounds reliable. And I believe he's over here.
Hey, just arrived. We need somebody to take some water to the peasants in the rice fields. This way you can make friends with a few people. What do you think?
It sounds like a good idea. I can probably take the water from the peasant.
Sure, I'll be glad to help.
Great. Go to the Rice Lord. He'll give you the water and tell you everything you need to know.
I am on my way to the Rice Lord. Hello, Rice Lord.
Rice Lord. Why is he called the Rice... Well, I know why he's called the Rice Lord, but why is he called the Rice Lord?
You take care of the rice fields, don't you?
Why? You looking for work?
Yes, Lefty sent me.
Lefty sent me.
Oh, yeah? What did he say?
That your tongue is stuck in your mouth.
I'm to bring the peasants some water.
Right. Here's a dozen bottles of water. There's about twice that amount of peasants. So make sure you share it out evenly.
Now, this quest is the best quest in any game ever. Because you literally talk to a person, go to this, I said you wasn't watching.
Lefty sent me. I brought you some water.
And they have like 2 different things they can say to this.
Thanks, man. A bit longer and I'd have started drinking mud.
And it's so cool that they only really have 2 dialogue options for that one. Because it's... You have to do it 12 times.
Lefty
because,
sent me.
A dozen of water. But, you know.
Thanks, boy. I needed that.
Okay, there might actually be 3 different ones then. I think there was one where he says something about a desert. Hello! I set the wrong dialogue option. I meant to do that one.
Thanks, man. I was just about to...
Start drinking the mud. I know you were just starting to start drinking the mud. This, to be frank, this really isn't worth it because you get like 100 experience for finishing this quest. And it's stupid and, but... You know.
Lefty sent me.
Thanks, man. My mouth's like a desert.
His mouth's like a desert.
I don't think there's actually any difference. I mean, he said that you have to spread it out evenly, but I don't think it actually matters who you give the water to. Which is really cool. I'm glad they did it like that. And that guy doesn't want any more water, so I will go and jump my way to the 2nd floor. Hello, peasant! Have some water, peasant!
Lefty sent me. I've brought you some water.
I've brought you some water. Thanks, man. My mouth is feeling like a desert.
Thanks, boy.
I needed that.
Do you...
I said the wrong dialogue option again because I want to go away, but actually I asked you about the leader again.
Lefty.
A little bit longer and I would start drinking the mud. Let's see how many times I can guess the wrong
Thanks,
dialogue.
boy.
Because it looks like all these people are going to say the exact same thing. And it's going to be just the wrong one. I mean, I'm going to say, thanks, boy, I needed that. And
Lefty
he's going to say
sent me.
something else.
Thanks, man.
My mouth's like a desert. Because I like to be contradictory and say the wrong thing. Meh. You know. There's like... No, I don't want to know who the Rice Lord is. Why are you being so finicky? Peasant! You want more water, but I've already given you some. You were the guy who I've already given water to. Thanks, man. My mouth's like a desert. And, even though he says there's like twice as many people here, there's not actually about twice as many people. There's like 2 or 3 more people than there is water, but there you go. And well, I guess the bottom row has like 8 people, so there you go. And not, I think you end up with like 5 people who didn't have water, but still, it's not quite. Blah 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 blah. I should stop saying words and just give everyone some more water.
Lefty
sent me. I'm gonna give you some water. I think I need to give 3 more. I kind of stopped counting.
Thanks.
Which is a really smart thing to do with a quest like this. I think you just have to water in your inventory, actually. So I'm just gonna... Oh, I only have 2. Okay, fair enough. Peasant! Come drink some water.
Lefty.
Thanks, boy. A little bit longer and I would have started drinking the mud.
You gonna say something?
Thanks, man.
Yeah! I guessed the right one. This makes my life worthwhile entirely.
Lefty sent me.
Forever. And you can't skip this for as far as I know. This is just the coolest quest. It's so good. I want more quests to be like that. So now we can actually go back to Lefty in the most fashionable way possible, which is jumping. I believe he's sitting down over here.
Hey, you! Well done. You're useful for something after all. I think this is exactly the right task for you. From now on, you do it every day. Go on with it right now.
And I think if I talk to the Rice Lord right now, he'll just give me more water immediately, which is really cool.
Lefty sent me.
Oh, yeah?
Well, fine. I'm here to bring a peasant some water. Here's half a dozen of water. There's twice as many people here, blah, blah, blah. Same line of dialogue. For some reason, he already had 24 bottles of water, but for some reason, you don't need to give 24 bottles of water, even though he says there's about twice as many people there, and all of them need water. Yes. I just kind of walked in here. I think Lefty said, hey. Oh, hey. Yeah, I think you can actually get in here without him noticing you, and I'm just going to save the game real quickly. Look at that save file. That's a save file before I had to play it all over again, which is cool. I kind of want to get in here because there is a chest in there, and you can, like, lockpick it. And I'm kind of hoping you're not going to be a bastard and be in the way this entire time.
Hey, you!
Awesome. Screwball. Okay. I'm just going to try actually just climbing up here and see what happens. Maybe he just loses interest in me. That would be kind of good, actually. Also, there's a lot of rice in this place. If you ever wanted to see a large amount of rice, then this is like the place for you, even though you can't actually get any of it. Which is cool. I like not getting things. Makes me happy. Makes me feel good. And I don't think Lefty's really interested in me anymore. And I think that's me which is making these sounds, which is weird because it sounds like I'm on the ground, but I'm actually on wood. And the Rice Lord has disappeared. That's probably not a good sign. I'm just gonna quickly open this chest and hope no one cares. It's quite good. The last time I actually played this, no one noticed me. Okay, left, right, right. Okay, left, right, left, 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 right. It's a great one. That one's actually more difficult than any of the other ones we've seen so far, but it has a lot of money in it, which is why I kind of want to open this chest and hope they don't care. Hey! Hi. Hi. Lefty. Bye, Lefty. Don't mind me. I think all these people, like me, are done working for the day and we need our rest.
Do you intend to go through this gate?
Do you intend to stop me?
No, but you should know what's waiting for you. This is not like in the old camp, and not like being with the sect loonies either.
And what am I expecting here?
There are no guards or Templars to look after you. It's every man for himself. The only ones who stick together are us mercenaries.
Can I be a mercenary like you guys?
What do the mercenaries do?
We are the mercenaries of the water mages. Our target is to break free from here. We're working hard for it, and don't plan to take things easy like the guys from the old camp who are just having an easy time resting on the backs of the diggers. And we all follow Lee. He's a great man, He's the one who holds this damn camp together.
I like how he's the first person that actually says he follows Lee. But you know, everyone follows Lee.
What do the mages do?
They investigate the magic characteristics of the ore our scrapers collect in the mine. As far as I know, they want to blow the whole damn ore mound sky high to free us from the barrier.
Sounds dangerous.
They said we shouldn't worry.
Sounds awesome. What are you talking about?
You have a massive ore mound here?
You could say that. We could buy the king's wife for that. But we don't give a damn about trading the ore with that old fart. We want to get out of here.
You could buy the king's wife and make her explode. That could probably get rid of the barrier. And it would be entertaining. Let's see, where's the ore mound?
Where's the ore mound?
You want to see a real mound of ore, do you? There's a hole in the middle of the cave. They shove it all in there. But you won't get anywhere near it, I can tell you. The mages and our people guard the ore day and night.
I was just curious.
I'm guessing though that if I just run into them and just grab my sword, the AI will get confused again and they'll just let me pass again, but there you go.
What about the rest of the people?
All crooks. They don't give a damn about the camp. I'd rather just have the peasants guarding the front gate.
To be frank, they kind of are, because they have to get past the Rice Lord, but, you know. That's okay.
How are things going at the moment?
The scrapers are still collecting. Once they have enough ore, we'll blow the mound up.
You know, I just only just realized that Lefty was like in the mountains.
Watch your back.
When I started running away. Why was he all the way over there? I mean, there's really no reason for him to be there, but you know, trying to find logic in things that have no logic inside them. Boo-doo-boo-doo-doo. I think Lefty has gotten bored of chasing me, so I think I'm just gonna keep all of the nice things I got from that guy. From that chest, I mean, so. Hooray! Free things. Homer, how are you doing?
Are you looking for something?
I'm looking for leaks in the dam. I reckon there's a lurker gnawing at the foundations. The beast grinds its teeth and claws against the stones and wooden beams underwater. If it carries on, the whole dam will soon be undermined.
Did you know the best way to find something in the foundation of a dam is to stand on top of it and look around? It's true.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Sure, stop that beast from gnawing at my dam.
Okay.
Where can I find the beast?
I'd hunt round on the other side of the lake. Nobody ever goes there. That's probably where its den is.
Again, you are really not in the right location to look for this beast.
Did you build the dam?
Yes, I built the dam back when we founded the new camp. Of course everyone helped, but I was the master builder.
So you have the Master Builder, the Rice Lord, and so many other important people. Anyway, that's just about all I think I'm going to do for today. This is pretty much where I left off the last time I played this. And this time I hopefully recorded sound. So I'm just going to check that out. And so I hope you enjoyed it so far. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. And I am just spinning around to see if Lefty is trying to kill me. But he is not. So yes, bye-bye.